Hello everyone, this is Mark Van Woodering of the Brainwagon blog. Today I have a Arduino which is hooked up to an LED and a current limiting resistor, 220 ohms, and I also have it hooked up to an LCD panel that does serial I/O, so you can print messages out there, and you can see that it's recording a sensor value with a value of around $250,000. So what's really going on? The LED is not hooked up as if it normally would be done. It's actually hooked up in what we call reverse bias mode. So the LED is essentially hooked in reverse. And the trick is that when an LED is hooked in reverse like this, the LED acts as a capacitor. It charges up, and if you measure the time that it takes to discharge, you can figure out how much light is on it. The light actually varies as the intensity of light changes. So to demonstrate that, here's, let me back up a tiny bit. Here's a little flashlight I got from DigiKey, and if I hit that thing with that, you can see that the light drops to just a few thousand. If I tilt it away, it goes back to $250,000 or 200,000, somewhere in there. So as you vary the intensity, the light changes. The light changes depending on how things are going. Okay. But there's something a little mysterious going on here. I'm a big fan of Hans Sommer's G0UPL and other people like Roger G3XBM. And the way that they explain this phenomenon actually confuses me a little, because according to G0UPL, the capacitance of the LED only consists of, let's see how to describe it. The capacitance of this reverse bias diode only varies by a few percent. I think he did 4,000 parts in a million or something. Actually, that's about 0.4%. Whereas you can see that if you just look at the refresh time of this, it refreshes pretty slowly given that, but when I turn this up, it goes really fast. So that implies that the LED is decaying really much faster than you would anticipate for a capacitor of the same, essentially the same capacitance. So what I think is happening here is that there's actually a photoelectric effect, which is generating voltage, which is actively decaying the LED. But I'm not 100% sure of what's going on. I think it's a photovoltaic reaction from the LED, but I'm still confused. So if anybody actually has any information about this, I'd really love it if they could leave a message on my blog, brainwagon@gmail.com, or could send me an email, brainwagon@gmail.com. Did I say that right? Yes, it's a little early in the morning. And I'd love to figure this out. I think that photovoltaic effect is what's going on, but and rather than just a straight capacitance thing. But thank you for watching. Eventually, the idea of this is to G3XBM Roger has been working on some light communication, as have other people on the UK Nanowave website, and they basically use a little FET front end and stuff, and I'm just trying to understand the basics of how that works. This has been Mark Van Woodering of the Brainwagon blog.